How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome to a brand new video, guys. Today, we've got some spicy things going on because, ladies and gentlemen, the month of August is coming up, and as you may know, we have not had a new trailer now for about almost like 3 weeks, give or take. Not yet 3 weeks, but soon it's going to be almost 3 weeks since we last had anything, and it's finally time for some new information to drop, in my opinion. And I think you guys will mostly agree with that, right? There's a lack of information recently, right? Compared to like Sun and Moon era, where during Sun and Moon there was like tons of rumors, tons of like trailers, they're actually dropping and that sort of stuff. Right now, though, the trailer spam has just kind of been, like, really limited with Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's, like, not a lot being shown, which in one way is good, but also in one way is bad, because you want to know more about the games, but also you don't want everything to be spoiled, which is what it kind of was with Sun and Moon. Like, the whole, like, majority of the game was actually really spoiled. A lot of the Pokemon were spoiled, and that sort of stuff. So I'm not sure, like, you know, if this is both a good or a bad, but I don't know. I mean, we all want new information, right? And today we have a rumor here that's suggesting, like, what the new information is going to be like, when it's going to drop, and all that sort of stuff. Today's the 29th of July, so we're, like, what, 2 days away from jumping into August, so, yeah, it's, like, not too long to go. But I have a rumor here, ladies and gentlemen, that goes through some of these things and talks about what we could be getting ourselves. So, here is the rumor, ladies and gentlemen. This was, of course, shared to us by Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Twitter account, news account, which is basically, like, a fan-made account that, you know, just kind of posts about leaks and stuff like that, and rumors. And here's what this guy's got. So it's on, of course, 4chan. As you guys know, 4chan is like the breeding ground for a lot of these rumors and leaks and that sort of stuff. Here's what it starts off with, saying that I've got some new leaks about Pokemon Sword and Shield. My source stated that there's a new trailer coming up in the beginning of August, somewhere between the 1st and the 11th. Just to clarify, I do not speak Japanese very well, so there might be some things that I've understood. Wait, what? I do not speak Japanese very well, so there might be some things I haven't understood correctly. So I think that's what he's trying to say here. I think I misread that a little bit, or like maybe, no, he just miswrote it there. I think that's what he just did, but it's fine. So either way, that's what he kicks off with. So here's the thing, right? If there was something like the annoying part is he's being super freaking vague and like making it so obvious that he doesn't know shit. And I'm just being honest, okay? You might be like, why are you so negative about rumors? Well, because this in particular has a connotation to it that's very interesting, which is like, why would you specifically say 1st and the 11th? Like, give a specific date, or give two, you know, singular dates when you might, you know have information about when it's going to be coming. But if you put like a 10-day difference in between there, then if this ends up being real and we get an actual trailer in between like the 1st and the 11th, any day in between there, this guy still shouldn't be considered real. Why? Because he didn't get a specific date. I can also say, guys, there's gonna be a trailer in August, guys. I can tell you guys, there's gonna be a trailer in August, anywhere between the 1st and the 30th in August, there's gonna be a trailer, guys. Trust me. It's like, just doesn't work that way. It's not that simple, right? But here's what he goes on to, though, and suggests in terms of what's going to be in this. So here's what he says. New Gigantamaxing forms are shown. Those Pokemon are Charizard, Pikachu, Lapras, Gengar, and Snorlax. So first of all, Charizard already gets too much attention. I feel like we don't really need to get a Gigantamax form for it. I'm just being frankly honest. I feel like Charizard already had 2 Megas, and it already is the one Pokemon that gets the most amount of merchandise for it, and TCG stuff, and all that stuff. I feel like that Pokemon just you know, let Charizard, like, be in the sideline for a minute, right? Like, sure, it's a cool Pokemon, it's a great Pokemon, it's one of the best Pokemon, but it's just overhyped to infinity. Pikachu also, same thing, it's like super popular already. What's the point of, like, you know, pushing it even further by giving it a Gigantamax form? And again, here, if this is true, all these are freaking Gen 1 Pokemon, and that's so annoying. Like, sure, yeah, I love Lapras. I mean, actually, Lapras, yeah, no, that's the same thing there. Gengar and Snorlax, all these would be Gen 1. It's like, really? If this is true, of course, that would be super annoying. I would not really appreciate that. I would actually, personally, kind of hate that. I would kind of hate that, personally. Like, it's not that I hate that these Pokemon would get Gigantamax forms. It's just that, why them and why not others? Like, why not, like, I don't know, the starter Pokemon from, like, Gen 2, or, like, I don't know, maybe Breloom, or, I know I really love Breloom way too much, I don't know, or, like, Tyranitar, or something. Like, you know, just give a Pokemon give some Pokemon that aren't the Gen 1 Pokemon some actual attention. If this is true, which I don't know how likely it is, if it is true, though, it would kind of piss me off. In all fairness, I think it would be kind of pissing me off, but what can you do? So, I don't know. Pikachu, we've already heard that that's going to be real by the real leaker. The real leaker said that Pikachu's going to be getting a Gigantamax form, so we know that. Lapras also we know for a fact, and Gengar and Snorlax I'm not sure about, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. He continues on here saying then there's a new fairy-type gym leader introduced. Her name is Opal, as you know from the previous leak. And again, he's just repeating information. A lot of these guys just repeat information. They add in, like, what they do, and this is something I just want you guys to understand as well. What they do is they'll take a real piece of information, right, from, like, real actual leakers, if there are real leakers that have come out with a lot of information, like the real leak we had. They'll, like, the Baldwin, like, what was it, is it Baldwin? I can't remember. Whatever, that leak, right? They'll take those real leaks, and they'll take information from that still hasn't been confirmed yet, and they'll just shove it into their stuff to make their stuff look more realistic. Which is just like a little bit of like, you know, I don't like that. But what can you really do about it? So we already know about this. Like, there's nothing new he's saying there with the fairy-type gym. Even though I would love, honestly, personally, I think a new brand new brand spec and fairy-type gym would be honestly pretty cool. Of course, a little bit of a difficulty trying to take on, maybe potentially, if you don't have what, you know, is necessary. But I mean, hey, I'm on board for anything. But yeah, that's that part though. So next thing here, there are also new Pokemon, an evolution for Eldegoss. It said it looks quite feminine, but not too much, and a grass psychic type. So here's the thing, right? I don't know why Eldegoss would need, like, so you got like what was it called again? You got Gossiflower, which is its pre-evolution, right? You got Gossiflower, Eldegoss, and then what, a third evolution? I mean, sure, but I don't really see why the point is, because I think Eldegoss is already kind of like good enough the way it looks like. But I mean, hey, who am I to say? Maybe, like, you know, maybe people will enjoy actually having another evolution there, just kind of have like a third one. Even though I prefer, like, if Wooloo gets an evolution or Corviknight gets a pre-evolution or something, like, I don't know, I feel like those deserve it a little bit more. But you know, who am I to say? You know, who am I to pick and choose such things? But yeah, so that's my opinion on that one, though. Like, next thing here, a Pokemon that looks like a unicorn with 2 horns, a pure dark type will apparently be in here. Now, I am going to be honest, this sounds amazing. I've always wanted a unicorn Pokemon. I've always wanted that. I've wanted it for so freaking long. There's actually a really, really cool, like, fan-made unicorn Pokemon that I've seen, which is so freaking cool. But unfortunately, it's just a fan-made one, right? So it's never happened. But if they actually did a unicorn one, I would genuinely be the happiest boy in the world, man. I would be so satisfied with that, because honestly, it would be fan-freaking-tastic, genuinely. And also, dark type on it, that's really a unique typing for it. It's usually would expect to be like a, maybe, I don't know, a normal type, fairy type, generally, that sort of stuff, right? More like, you know, majestic and shit. But if you make it a dark type, you're like, ooh, we got an edgy unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. We got an edgy unicorn. Spicy, likey. But yeah, so that would be really cool. I was going to say that. Now, next thing. An elephant that resembles a teapot. You've probably seen in the previous trailer. Steel Fairy type. Of course, this is, again, he's just playing off of what we've already known. Which is like the little elephant that we've seen. Like the little elephant shaped thing that was thrown out by Chairman Rose from Pokemon Sword and Shield, the most recent trailer, which was back in the start of July. On the 8th of July was that trailer. And there you see him throwing out a Pokeball, and out of that Pokeball, we see like the kind of the silhouette of a elephant-looking type thing. Almost like an elephant or like a long-necked dinosaur, whatever they call it. I don't know, like a Stegosaurus or some shit, I don't know. My point is that it was like either like it looked like a dinosaur or like an elephant. More like an elephant to me, but my point, though, is that he's, again, playing off of, like, information that we already know, so that's what he's trying to do here. But, honestly, though, like, I do wonder how that thing's gonna turn out. I mean, Steel Fairy type seems like a reasonable typing, but a little bit spicy as well, though. Either way, next thing. There's also a previously leaked Chipmunk Pokemon, which is a regional rodent, pure normal type, which, yeah, we're waiting to see those Chipmunks. It's not one Chipmunk, it's actually 2 Chipmunks, according to their official, well, sorry, not official, but the real leak actually said there's going to be 2 Chipmunks, so we're still waiting to see what that's going to be like. So we're going to see how those turn out. We already know that they're on, like, the, it isn't shown here, but we already know that they're on, like, one of the characters' like, shirts. You actually do see it and that sort of stuff, so that's pretty cool and, you know, pretty lit, so, you know, pretty reasonable to my mind, in my opinion. Now, next thing. So, we've got that next thing here, though. So, there are more older Pokemon shown, like Chatot and Gibble. That's some, that's some spicy shit, my dudes. Gibble, man. Oof, I want to see Gibble return. Because honestly, like right now that we know that there won't be like all the Pokemon in this game, like it's fun to see like Pokemon that you do want to see return. So like Gibble, dude, yes, mate, I do want to see that. Now, in the end of the trailer, the regional evolutions are shown for Eevee, Farfetch'd, and Dunsparce. Okay, if Dunsparce gets an... Listen. I know we just made a turn here. I know I'm this most likely a fake. But boy, listen. If Dunsparce gets an evolution, I'm gonna be the happiest man in the world. If they do that, honestly, that would be fantastic. That would honestly be fantastic, dude. That would be honestly awesome. I really hope they do that. Honestly, I really hope that is real. Boy, that would be sick. I don't know though, but that would be sick. So Eevee's new evolution is a pure flying type. Farfetch'd Evo is a normal grass type, and Dunsparce evolves into a normal dragon type, which that sounds honestly bloody fantastic. Like, dude, normal dragon type for Dunsparce. Just sounds freaking insane. And of course, we already know Farfetch'd, like the Surfetch'd thing, which again, he's again using like some real information we gotten from the real leaker. So he's playing off of again that sort of stuff. So yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video, I guess, or for this rumor. That's about all it had to offer. What do you guys think about this one? Do you think this is real? Do you think it's like realistic, real? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. That is RuffledRowlit. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies. Oh, actually, no, I want to ask one more thing, guys. Make sure to subscribe. If you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to subscribe for more Pokemon-related content, because more will be coming your way very soon. Also, make sure to drop a like. For those who made it this far into the video, let's hit 500 likes, ladies and gentlemen. That'd be really appreciated. Either way, have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.